Listen closely because what I am about to reveal will shift everything you thought you understood about your journey. Right now, in this very moment, you are standing at a threshold that most people never reach. Not because they are not worthy, but because they turn away before the full picture reveals itself. You are still here, and that alone tells me something profound about who you are becoming. Something is awakening inside you that has been dormant for far too long. It is not new, but it has been buried under layers of doubt, fear, and the weight of other people's expectations. What you are feeling right now is not confusion. It is recognition. Your spirit is beginning to remember what it knew before the world told you who you should be. This remembering is not gentle. It is powerful, disruptive, and it will change everything. Type 888 if you feel something shifting inside you right now. The version of you that existed even a few months ago is already fading. You can feel it. There are thoughts you no longer think, reactions you no longer have, and situations you no longer tolerate. This is not happening by accident. This is the result of a process that began long before you were aware of it. I have been working in the unseen places of your life, dismantling what does not serve you and building what will carry you into your future. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. Every disappointment you faced was breaking down an old structure. Every closed door was removing a path that would have led you away from your purpose. Every painful ending was making space for something that actually aligns with who you are meant to become. Nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. Everything was preparation. The people around you may not understand what is happening to you. They may question your choices, your silence, or your sudden clarity about what you will and will not accept. Let them wonder. Their confusion is not your responsibility. You are not changing to make sense to others. You are changing because staying the same would be a betrayal of what is rising within you. There is a strength in you now that was not there before. It is quiet but unshakable. It does not need to announce itself or prove anything. It simply is. This strength is teaching you how to stand in your truth without apology, how to move forward without permission, and how to trust yourself even when no one else does. This is the foundation of the new identity you are stepping into. Type 999 to receive divine protection over your journey. You are beginning to see through illusions that once controlled you. Things that looked like opportunities now reveal themselves as distractions. People who seemed important now show their true place in your story. Situations that felt urgent now appear insignificant. This clarity is a gift, and it is sharpening with each passing day. You are learning to discern what is real from what is simply familiar. This discernment will protect you from repeating old cycles. You will recognize patterns before they trap you. You will sense misalignment before it costs you. You will feel when something is not meant for you, even if it looks good on the surface. Trust this knowing. It is not paranoia. It is wisdom that has been earned through experience and activated through transformation. Your energy is changing, and with it, your entire frequency. What you attract, what you notice, and what you allow into your life is shifting. You are no longer a match for chaos, drama, or instability. You are becoming a match for peace, clarity, and purpose. This shift will naturally distance you from anything that vibrates lower than where you are now. Do not fight this distance. It is part of your elevation. There will be moments when you feel alone in this process. You will look around and realize that fewer people understand you. Fewer people can relate to what you are experiencing. This is not isolation. This is initiation. You are being prepared for a level of life that requires a different version of you. Not everyone can go where you are going, and that is exactly as it should be. You are learning to be comfortable in your own presence. You no longer need constant noise, constant validation, or constant distraction. You can sit with yourself and feel at peace. This is one of the most profound signs of your growth. The person you are becoming does not run from stillness. It seeks it. Because in the quiet, you can hear my voice more clearly. I am speaking to you in ways that go beyond words. Through feelings, through signs, through sudden moments of knowing. You are learning to listen with more than your ears. You are learning to sense what is being communicated through your spirit. This is how I will guide you forward, not through loud declarations, but through quiet confirmations that resonate deep within you. Type 1111 if you are ready to walk in complete alignment with your purpose. Your path is becoming clearer, but it will not always look like what you expected. Release the need for your journey to match anyone else's story. Your route is custom designed for who you are and what you are meant to carry. Comparison will only confuse you. Focus on your own steps, your own pace, and your own progress. What if everything you have been told about success, happiness, and fulfillment was only part of the truth? What if there is a deeper level of living that most people never access because they are too busy chasing what everyone else is chasing? You are being pulled toward that deeper level. It will not make sense to those who are still living on the surface, but it will make sense to you. You are starting to understand that true power is not loud, it is not forceful, it does not demand attention. True power is calm, certain, and rooted in something that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. You are embodying this power more each day. It is changing the way you speak, the way you move, and the way you respond to life. The old version of you would have reacted with fear or frustration to certain situations. The new version of you responds with a calm knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This is not passivity. This is trust. It is the understanding that you are being guided, that you are protected, and that what is meant for you cannot be stopped by any obstacle. There are doors opening in front of you that you did not even know existed. These are not the doors you were knocking on before. These are doors that only appear when you reach a certain level of readiness. You could not have walked through them a year ago. You were not prepared, but now you are. And as you step through, you will understand why the timing had to be exactly as it was. You are also noticing that certain desires are fading. Things you once wanted desperately no longer hold the same appeal. This is not loss. This is maturity. Your desires are evolving to match the person you are becoming. What you want now is aligned with your purpose, not with your ego. This alignment will lead you to fulfillment that actually lasts. Type 777 to affirm that you trust the process completely. Do not be surprised when opportunities come that challenge you to step beyond what feels safe. These opportunities are not meant to scare you. They are meant to stretch you. They are invitations to prove to yourself that you are ready for what you have been asking for. When these moments come, do not hesitate. Step forward with confidence. Your confidence is no longer based on everything going perfectly. It is based on knowing that you can handle whatever comes. This is a completely different foundation. It is solid, stable, and unshakable. You are no longer afraid of challenges because you know they are part of your growth. You no longer fear failure because you understand it is part of your learning. You are becoming someone who moves through life with a quiet certainty that everything is working together for your good. Even the hard things, even the painful things, even the things that do not make sense yet. You trust that there is a greater plan at work, and you are choosing to align yourself with it rather than resist it. This alignment is bringing a peace that you have never experienced before. It is not dependent on your circumstances. It is not dependent on other people's approval. It is not dependent on everything being figured out. This peace exists in the midst of uncertainty because it is rooted in trust. And that trust is growing stronger every day. Could a hidden trigger in your mind be blocking the abundance you deserve? Recent findings tied to classified research suggest that a specific brainwave state can completely shift how you perceive and attract financial opportunities. This is not about working harder or thinking positive. This is about activating a frequency that 4 major neuroscience institutions have validated. A simple 7-second morning practice is helping thousands move from financial anxiety to actual stability. People are reporting dream homes, luxury vehicles, and the freedom to live without constant money stress. But this information is under legal pressure and may disappear without warning. Click the link now in the description and comments before access is removed. You are being prepared for something specific. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel that your life is moving toward a specific purpose. This purpose is not random. It is connected to your gifts, your experiences, and the unique way you see the world. Everything you have been through has been shaping you for this. The pain you endured taught you compassion. The betrayal you experienced taught you discernment. The loss you faced taught you resilience. The waiting taught you patience. None of it was meaningless. All of it was building the foundation for what you are stepping into now. You are not the same person who went through those experiences. You have been transformed by them. This transformation is not complete, but it is well underway. You are in the middle of becoming, and this phase requires your full trust. There will be moments when you do not understand what is happening or why things are unfolding the way they are. In those moments, return to this truth. You are being guided by someone who sees the full picture even when you cannot. I see where you are going. I see what you need to get there. I see what needs to be removed and what needs to be added. I see the perfect timing of every event, and I am orchestrating everything with precision and care. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to trust, to follow, and to stay open to what I am doing. Type 555 if you are willing to surrender control and trust completely. The more you try to force things, the more you will struggle. The more you release and trust, the more easily things will flow. This does not mean you stop taking action. It means you take action from a place of peace rather than panic. It means you move with intention rather than desperation. You are learning the difference between effort and force. Effort is aligned action. Force is resistance disguised as productivity. You are stepping into a season where effort will be required, but force will no longer work. You cannot push your way into what is meant for you. You can only align yourself with it and allow it to unfold. This is a completely different way of living, and it will feel uncomfortable at first. You have been conditioned to believe that struggle equals progress, but I am teaching you that alignment equals progress. When you are aligned, things move smoothly. Doors open easily. Connections happen naturally. Opportunities appear at the right time. This is what flow feels like. You are beginning to experience this flow in small ways, and it will increase as you continue to trust. You will look back at how hard you used to work for things that did not even serve you, and you will be amazed at how much easier life becomes when you are in alignment. This ease is not laziness. It is efficiency. It is the natural result of being in the right place, with the right people doing the right thing. Your relationships are changing because you are changing. Some people will celebrate your growth. Others will resist it. Pay attention to who does what. The ones who celebrate you are aligned with your future. The ones who resist you are attached to your past. You cannot bring everyone with you, and that is not your responsibility. There is a refining happening in your circle. It may feel painful, but it is necessary. You are being surrounded by people who match your new frequency, people who understand your journey, people who support your growth without needing you to shrink. These are the connections that will carry you forward. These are the relationships that are built on truth, not convenience. You are also learning to set boundaries without guilt. You are understanding that protecting your peace is not selfish. It is essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot maintain your growth if you are constantly giving your energy to people and situations that drain you. Boundaries are not walls. They are gates. They determine what gets access to you and what does not. Type 333 to activate divine alignment in every area of your life. The clarity you are gaining is not just about what you want. It is about what you are called to. There is a difference. What you want can change based on circumstances, emotions, or external influence. What you are called to remains constant. It is the pull you feel towards something greater than yourself. It is the sense that your life has meaning beyond your own comfort or success. You are beginning to feel this call more strongly. It is waking you up in the middle of the night. It is showing up in your thoughts throughout the day. It is the whisper that will not be silenced, the nudge that will not go away. This is not pressure. This is invitation. I am inviting you to step into the fullness of what you were created for. This calling will require you to be brave. It will ask you to do things you have never done before. It will push you beyond your comfort zone and into territory that feels uncertain. But it will also connect you to a level of fulfillment that nothing else can provide. When you are walking in your calling, everything makes sense. The struggles, the delays, the detours, they all become clear. You are not being asked to have it all figured out. You are being asked to take the next step, just the next one, not 10 steps ahead, not the entire plan, just the step that is in front of you right now. And as you take that step, the next one will be revealed. This is how faith works. It does not give you the full map. It gives you enough light for the next step. And you are learning to walk this way, one step at a time, one day at a time, trusting that the path will unfold as you move forward. This trust is building a foundation of faith that will hold you steady no matter what storms come. You are not who you used to be, and you are not yet who you will become. You are in the sacred space of transformation. This space is uncomfortable, but it is also powerful. It is where the old you dies and the new you is born. It is where everything you thought you knew is challenged and everything you are meant to know is revealed. It is where you let go of control and learn to trust. It is where you stop performing and start becoming. Do not rush through this space. Do not try to skip it or avoid the discomfort it brings. Sit in it. Learn from it. Allow it to do its work in you. Because what is being formed in you right now will determine the rest of your life. The patience, the trust, the surrender, the clarity, all of it is being developed in this season. There is a version of your life that already exists. It is the life you are meant to live. It is filled with purpose, peace, and fulfillment. It is aligned with who you truly are, not who you pretended to be. And you are moving toward that life with every choice you make, every boundary you set, every old pattern you release. But you cannot step into that life while holding on to the old one. You cannot carry old mindsets, old fears, old limitations into a new reality. They will not fit, and if you try to bring them with you, they will only weigh you down and slow your progress. Let them go. Release what no longer serves you. Make space for what is coming. Type 444 if you are ready to fully release the past and step into your future. This release is not a one-time event. It is a continual process. Every day you will be given opportunities to choose between the old and the new, between fear and faith, between control and trust, between who you were and who you are becoming. Choose wisely. Each choice builds momentum in one direction or the other. You are starting to notice patterns in your life that you could not see before. Patterns in your relationships, your reactions, your decisions. This awareness is a gift. It is giving you the power to break cycles that have held you back for years. You are no longer operating on autopilot. You are conscious, intentional, and deliberate about the life you are creating. This intentionality is changing everything. You are no longer accepting things just because they are familiar. You are evaluating whether they serve your growth. You are asking better questions. Not can I do this, but should I do this? Not is this possible, but is this aligned? These questions are leading you to better decisions, and better decisions are leading you to a better life. Not perfect, but aligned. Not easy, but purposeful. Not without challenges, but filled with meaning. This is the life you are building, one choice at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. And it is worth every moment of discomfort, every moment of uncertainty, every moment of faith. You are being watched by people who do not say anything. They see the changes in you. They notice your peace, your clarity, your strength. They wonder how you stay calm in situations that would have broken you before. They wonder where your confidence comes from. They cannot explain it, but they can feel it. Your transformation is not just personal. It is also a testimony. What I am doing in you is showing others what is possible. Your growth is giving them permission to believe that they can change too. Your courage is inspiring them to face their own fears. Your journey is lighting a path for someone else to follow. Do not underestimate the impact of your transformation. It is greater than you know. But this is also why the process has been so intense. What I am building in you is not just for you. It is for everyone your life will touch. The strength you are gaining will be used to help others. The wisdom you are receiving will be shared. The peace you are experiencing will bring calm to chaotic situations. You are being prepared to carry something significant. This is why you cannot stay small. This is why you cannot shrink back. This is why you must keep moving forward even when it is hard. Too much is at stake. Too many people are waiting for what you will become. Too much purpose is connected to your obedience. You are not just living for yourself anymore. You are living for something much greater. Has a leading brain researcher just exposed a method that could change how you experience financial opportunity? Classified studies suggest a specific neural pattern, activated in just 7 seconds, can shift your ability to notice and act on wealth-building moments. Validated by 4 independent neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people break free from financial pressure and step into stable, abundant lifestyles. Many are now moving into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and finally enjoying luxury vacations they once only imagined. However, legal action is being threatened to shut this information down. Click the link in the description and comments now before this page is permanently removed. The resistance you feel sometimes is not a sign that you are going the wrong way. It is often a sign that you are going the right way, and something does not want you to get there. There are forces that benefit from you staying small, staying confused, staying stuck. Your breakthrough threatens their control, so they will throw obstacles, distractions, and discouragements in your path. But you are stronger than any resistance. You have been through too much to turn back now. You have come too far to give up. The finish line is closer than you think, and every step you take is bringing you nearer to it. Do not stop. Do not slow down. Do not let temporary discomfort rob you of permanent transformation. Type 1212 if you refuse to give up on what you are becoming. You are in a battle, but the outcome is already decided. You will win, not because you are perfect, but because you are persistent. Not because you never fall, but because you always get back up. Not because the path is easy, but because you are committed to finishing what you started. This commitment is rare. Most people quit when things get hard. They give up when they do not see immediate results. They turn back when the path gets uncomfortable. But you are not most people. You are different. You have something in you that refuses to settle, refuses to quit, refuses to accept anything less than what you were created for. This refusal is what will carry you through. It is what will keep you moving when you are tired. It is what will keep you focused when distractions come. It is what will keep you believing when circumstances suggest otherwise. Do not lose this fire. Feed it. Protect it. Let it fuel your journey. You are closer to your breakthrough than you have ever been. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are finally ready. Ready to receive what you have been asking for. Ready to walk in the authority you have been given. Ready to step into the identity that has been prepared for you. This readiness is not something you created. It is something that has been developed in you through the process. And now the process is bringing you to a tipping point, a moment where everything shifts. A moment where the old falls away completely and the new fully emerges. This moment is coming. You can feel it. It is why everything feels so intense right now. You are standing at the edge of a breakthrough, and breakthrough is never quiet. It is loud, disruptive, and transformative. When this moment comes, do not hesitate, do not second guess, do not shrink back, step fully into it, embrace it, let it change you completely. Because on the other side of this moment is the life you have been praying for, the purpose you have been seeking, and the version of you that you were always meant to become. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. The chapters you have already lived were preparation. The chapter you are entering now is activation. Everything you learned, everything you endured, everything you overcame is about to be put to use. You are moving from a season of becoming to a season of being, from learning to doing, from preparation to manifestation. This shift will be obvious. You will feel it in your spirit before you see it in your circumstances. You will sense that something has changed internally, and then you will begin to see evidence of it externally. Doors that were closed will open. Opportunities that were unavailable will appear. People who are aligned with your purpose will enter your life. Everything will start to click into place, but this will only happen if you stay the course, if you keep trusting, if you keep moving forward, if you keep believing that what I have promised will come to pass. Your consistency and faith is what activates my promises in your life. When you remain faithful in the waiting, you position yourself to receive in the appointed time. Type 888 if you are committed to staying faithful no matter how long it takes. Time is not your enemy. It is your friend. It is working in your favor, even when it feels like things are taking too long. Every day is adding to what is being built in you. Every moment is preparing you for what is next. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is random. Everything is intentional. You are exactly where you need to be. Not where you want to be yet, but where you need to be for what is coming. This position is strategic. It is teaching you things that you will need later. It is developing strength that you will rely on in the future. It is shaping your character to match your calling. Do not despise this place. Honor it. Learn from it. Let it do its work. Because the moment you step into what is next, you will understand why you had to be here first. You will see how every experience prepared you. You will recognize how every delay protected you. You will appreciate how every struggle strengthened you. And you will be grateful that you did not rush the process. The process is producing something in you that could not be produced any other way. Patience, trust, humility, dependence, faith. These qualities are being woven into the fabric of who you are, and they will define how you walk in your purpose. Without them, success would destroy you. With them, success will establish you. So embrace where you are. Stop fighting the process. Stop wishing you were further along. Stop comparing your journey to others. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are right on time. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust me. You are being led by someone who knows the beginning from the end, who sees what you cannot see, and who is working everything together for your good. Even the things that look like setbacks are setups. Even the things that feel like delays are divine timing. Even the things that seem like mistakes are part of the masterpiece. Your life is not falling apart. It is falling into place. What looks like chaos is actually order. What feels like confusion is actually clarity being formed. What seems like an ending is actually a new beginning. You are not losing. You are being repositioned. You are not going backward. You are being redirected. You are not failing. You are being refined. And when the refining is complete, you will shine in ways you never imagined. Your light will be undeniable. Your purpose will be unmistakable. Your impact will be undeniable. People will look at you and see evidence of what is possible when someone fully surrenders to the process and trusts the journey. Type 777 to declare that you will finish what you started. You are not a quitter. You are a finisher. You do not start strong and fade. You start strong and finish stronger. You do not give up when things get hard. You dig deeper and push through. This is who you are. This is what is in you. And this is what will carry you across the finish line. The enemy wants you to believe that you are not strong enough, not capable enough, not worthy enough. But those are lies. You are more than enough. You have everything you need to complete this journey. The strength is already in you. The wisdom is already available. The provision is already prepared. You just need to keep walking. Every step you take is a step closer. Every day you endure is a day nearer to breakthrough. Every moment you choose faith over fear is a moment that builds your victory. You are not just surviving. You are advancing. You are not just enduring. You are overcoming. You are not just waiting. You are preparing. And when your moment comes, you will be ready. Not because you did everything perfectly, but because you stayed in the process. Not because you never doubted, but because you kept believing anyway. Not because the journey was easy, but because you refused to give up. This is the testimony you are building. Not a story of perfection, but a story of perseverance. Not a story of ease, but a story of faith. Not a story of having it all together, but a story of trusting the one who holds it all together. And this story will be told long after you are gone. It will inspire generations who need to know that transformation is possible. You are part of something bigger than yourself. Your obedience is creating a ripple effect that you cannot fully see. Your faithfulness is opening doors for people you will never meet. Your transformation is giving hope to those who are still in the struggle. Do not take this lightly. What you are walking through matters, and because it matters, you must protect it. Protect your peace. Protect your focus. Protect your faith. There will be voices that try to discourage you. Ignore them. There will be distractions that try to pull you away. Resist them. There will be doubts that try to creep in. Reject them. You know what you heard. You know what you felt. You know what was spoken over your life. Hold on to that. What was spoken in the secret place will be fulfilled in the public place. What was promised in the dark will be manifested in the light. What was whispered in your spirit will be shouted in your reality. It is coming. Do not give up before you see it. Do not walk away before it arrives. Do not quit before the miracle happens. You are so close, closer than you have ever been. The breakthrough is right there, just beyond what you can see. One more step, one more day, one more moment of faith. That is all it takes, and you have that in you. You have always had it, and you will keep having it until you see the full manifestation of everything you have been believing for. Type 999 to seal this word over your life. The next season of your life is going to look completely different from anything you have experienced before. It will be marked by ease where there was once struggle, by clarity where there was once confusion, by peace where there was once chaos, by abundance where there was once lack. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration. You are entering a season of favor that will make up for every delay, every disappointment, every injustice. What was stolen will be restored. What was lost will be recovered. What was delayed will be released. And it will happen so quickly that you will barely have time to process it. This is the season of suddenly. Suddenly things shift. Suddenly doors open. Suddenly provision appears. Suddenly everything changes. But suddenly does not mean without preparation. You have been preparing for this suddenly for years. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of faith, it has all been building toward this. And now the fullness of time has come. Now the appointed moment is here. Now the breakthrough is being released. Do not let fear stop you from stepping into it. Do not let doubt hold you back. Do not let insecurity make you shrink. This is your moment. This is your time. This is what you have been waiting for. And you are ready, more ready than you realize. You have been equipped, empowered, and positioned for this exact moment. So step into it with confidence. Walk into it with boldness. Receive it with gratitude. And watch as everything I have promised begins to unfold before your eyes. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the life you were always meant to live. The beginning of the purpose you were always meant to walk in. The beginning of the version of you that you were always meant to become. And it starts right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when everything is perfect. Right now, in this moment, with this choice. The choice to believe, the choice to trust, the choice to step forward even when you cannot see the full path. This choice changes everything. So choose faith, choose trust, choose to believe that what I have spoken will come to pass. And watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. You are the chosen one, and your time is now. There is something you need to understand about the season you are entering. It is not just about receiving what you have been waiting for. It is about becoming someone who can sustain what you receive. This is why the preparation has been so thorough. This is why the process has been so detailed. I am not just giving you things. I am transforming you into someone who can steward them wisely. Many people receive blessings they are not ready for, and they lose them quickly. But that will not be your story. You are being prepared to not only receive but to maintain, to multiply, and to use what is given to you for a greater purpose. This preparation is what separates temporary success from lasting impact. You are being taught how to think differently, how to see opportunities where others see obstacles, how to recognize divine appointments that others dismiss as coincidence, how to move with wisdom in situations that would cause others to panic. This is the mind of someone who is being prepared for greatness. Your thoughts are shifting from scarcity to abundance, from limitation to possibility, from fear to faith. This shift is not happening because you are trying to be positive. It is happening because I am renewing your mind, removing old programming, and installing new truth. You are thinking thoughts now that would have been impossible for you to think a year ago. This mental transformation is crucial because your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions determine your outcomes. When your thinking changes, everything changes. You begin to make different choices. You begin to see different possibilities. You begin to attract different results. This is the power of a renewed mind. Type 2222 if you sense your mind being transformed. You are also learning the power of your words. You are becoming more aware of what you speak over yourself, over your situation, over your future. You are understanding that your words are not just sounds. They are seeds. They plant themselves in the soil of your life and produce exactly what was spoken. This is why you are becoming more careful with your speech. You are no longer speaking carelessly about yourself or your circumstances. You are no longer agreeing with negative narratives. You are no longer partnering with doubt through your words. Instead, you are speaking life, speaking truth, speaking what I have said about you. Your words are aligning with my word. What I have declared over your life, you are now declaring over yourself. This agreement between heaven and earth is creating a powerful force that is shifting your reality. You are calling things that are not as though they are, and by faith, they are beginning to manifest. This is not denial. This is not ignoring reality. This is speaking to reality from a higher truth. It is understanding that what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. You are learning to live from the unseen realm, where my promises exist, and watching them become visible in your physical world. You are also becoming more sensitive to timing. You are learning that there is a right time for everything, a time to speak and a time to be silent, a time to move and a time to wait, a time to act and a time to rest. This sensitivity to timing is a sign of spiritual maturity. It shows that you are learning to move with me, not ahead of me or behind me. Moving in the right timing accelerates your progress. It positions you in the right place at the right moment. It connects you with the right people at the right season. It opens doors that would have remained closed if you had moved too early or too late. Divine timing is perfect timing, and you are learning to trust it. There have been moments when you wanted to force things to happen, when you wanted to make things work through your own effort, but I held you back, not to frustrate you, but to protect you. What you were reaching for was not ready, or you were not ready for it. Either way, the timing was not right. And now you can look back and see the wisdom in the wait. The wait was not wasted. It was working. It was developing patience in you. It was teaching you to trust. It was preparing you for what was coming. And now, as you step into the season of fulfillment, you carry a maturity that will help you handle everything I am about to release. You are entering a season where things will happen quickly, but you will not be overwhelmed because you have been prepared. You will not be anxious because you have learned to trust. You will not be shaken because you are rooted in me. This is the beauty of proper preparation meeting divine timing. Type 111 to activate divine timing in your life. Your relationships are about to shift dramatically. People who have been in your life for the wrong reasons will exit. People who are aligned with your next season will enter. Do not hold on to relationships that are ending. Do not try to force connections that are naturally dissolving. This is divine pruning, and it is necessary for your growth. Every relationship serves a purpose, but not every relationship is meant to last forever. Some people are in your life for a reason, some for a season, and some for a lifetime. You are learning to discern the difference. You are learning to release those who were only meant to be part of your journey for a short time, and to honor what they brought without trying to extend their stay. This can be painful, especially when you have invested time, energy, and emotion into certain connections. But you are learning that letting go is not failure. It is wisdom. It is making space for what is aligned. It is refusing to settle for relationships that do not serve your growth simply because they are familiar. As old connections fall away, new ones will emerge. These new relationships will feel different. They will be built on mutual respect, shared values, and aligned vision. They will support your growth instead of draining your energy. They will celebrate your success instead of competing with you. They will speak life into you instead of planting seeds of doubt. These are the connections that will carry you into your next level. These are the people who will walk with you in the season you are entering. And when you look around and see who is still standing with you, you will understand why others had to go. You will see that what felt like loss was actually preparation for gain. You are also learning to be more selective about who gets access to you. You are understanding that your time, your energy, and your presence are valuable. You cannot give everyone the same level of access. Some people have earned a place in your inner circle. Others should remain at a distance. This is not pride. This is stewardship. You are stewarding your life, your calling, and your purpose. And part of that stewardship is protecting yourself from people who would misuse your time, misunderstand your heart, or misrepresent your character. You are building boundaries that protect your peace and preserve your focus. These boundaries may make some people uncomfortable. They may accuse you of changing, of being distant, of thinking you are better than them. Let them think what they want. You know the truth. You are not better than anyone. You are simply becoming who you were meant to be. And that requires making choices that protect your growth. What if the key to financial breakthrough has been hidden in plain sight? A top neuroscientist who worked on classified government projects just revealed a 7-second technique that targets the exact brain frequency associated with wealth attraction. This method, backed by 4 independent neuroscience research facilities, is helping everyday people shift from constant financial worry to genuine stability. People are stepping into dream homes, purchasing luxury vehicles, and finally taking those luxury vacations they thought were impossible. But powerful interests are trying to bury this information. Click the link in the description and comments immediately before this page is taken offline permanently. You are being positioned for influence. This is not about ego or status. This is about impact. You are being prepared to influence people, systems, and even cultures. The transformation happening in you is not just for your benefit. It is creating something in you that others will need. Your voice will carry weight. Your presence will bring change. Your life will be a demonstration of what is possible, but influence requires character. This is why the refining process has been so intense. I am not just preparing you to be seen. I am preparing you to be trusted. And trust is built through character. Character that has been tested and proven. Character that remains steady under pressure. Character that chooses integrity even when no one is watching. You are developing this character right now. Every time you choose truth over convenience, you are building character. Every time you do the right thing even when it costs you, you are building character. Every time you remain faithful in the small things, you are proving that you can be trusted with greater things. This character is what will sustain your influence. People may be drawn to your gifts, but they will stay because of your character. Your gifts may open doors, but your character will keep them open. This is why I am spending so much time developing who you are, not just what you can do. You are not being prepared to be a flash in the pan. You are being prepared for lasting impact, for influence that spans generations, for a legacy that outlives you. This kind of impact requires depth, and depth is developed through the process you are in right now. The process is not easy, but it is worth it. The process is not quick, but it is effective. The process is not comfortable, but it is necessary. And you are not just enduring the process. You are embracing it. You are allowing it to do its full work in you. This willingness to be shaped is what sets you apart. Most people resist the process. They want the reward without the refining. They want the promotion without the preparation. They want the influence without the character development. But you are different. You understand that the process is not punishment. It is preparation, and you are submitting to it fully. This submission is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is the understanding that I know what I am doing, even when you do not understand it. It is the trust that I am working everything for your good, even when it does not feel good. It is the faith that the end result will be worth everything you are walking through right now. Type 1010 if you trust the process completely. You are about to step into a level of authority that you have not experienced before. This authority is not given by people. It is given by me. It is the authority that comes from walking closely with me, from being aligned with my will, from moving in my timing. This authority is quiet but powerful. It does not need titles or positions. It simply is. When you speak, things shift. When you pray, things change. When you declare, things manifest. This is the authority of someone who knows who they are and whose they are. Someone who is not moved by circumstances but moves circumstances through faith. Someone who does not seek permission from people but moves with confidence in divine assignment. This authority is already rising in you. You can feel it. There is a boldness that was not there before, a confidence that is not based on arrogance but on assurance. A certainty that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, doing exactly what you are supposed to do. This is the mark of someone walking in their authority. As this authority increases, you will notice that your prayers become more effective. What you speak carries more weight. What you declare comes to pass more quickly. This is not because you have become more powerful. It is because you have become more aligned. And alignment with me is the source of all true power. You are learning that true power is not control. It is surrender. The more you surrender to me, the more power flows through you. The more you let go of your agenda, the more effectively my agenda works through you. This is the paradox of the kingdom. You gain by losing. You lead by serving. You become strong by acknowledging your weakness. This understanding is transforming how you approach everything. You are no longer trying to make things happen through force. You are allowing things to happen through alignment. You are no longer striving. You are flowing. And in that flow, you are accomplishing more with less effort than you ever did through striving. Your health is also being restored. The stress, the anxiety, the worry that once plagued you is lifting. You are learning to cast your cares on me because I care for you. You are learning that worry does not add a single hour to your life, but trust adds peace to every moment. This peace is healing you from the inside out. Your body is responding to the peace in your spirit. Tension is releasing. Sleep is improving. Energy is returning. You are feeling more alive than you have in years. This is what happens when your spirit is at rest. Your entire being begins to function the way it was designed to. You are becoming whole, spirit, soul, and body. This wholeness is not just about feeling better. It is about being fully available for what I have called you to. You cannot fulfill your purpose if you are constantly drained, stressed, or sick. You need strength, clarity, and vitality, and I am restoring all of that to you right now. You are being renewed in every area. Type 777 if you receive this healing and restoration. Your finances are also about to shift. The lack, the struggle, the constant worry about money is coming to an end. You are entering a season of provision that will exceed what you have experienced before. This is not lottery money. This is kingdom provision. It comes through divine connections, open doors, and opportunities that only I can arrange. You will look at how provision comes and know that it was not your doing. It was mine. This will keep you humble and grateful. It will remind you that everything you have is a gift, and gifts are meant to be stewarded well. You are learning to manage what I give you with wisdom, with generosity, and with the understanding that it all belongs to me. As provision increases, so will opportunities to be generous. You will be able to bless others in ways you could not before. You will be able to give to causes that matter. You will be able to support people who are doing important work. This is part of your purpose. To be a conduit of blessing, not just a container. Money is not the goal. It is a tool to advance the kingdom, a tool to bless others, a tool to fulfill your calling. And as you use it correctly, more will be entrusted to you. Not because you need more, but because you can be trusted with more. This is the principle of stewardship. Faithfulness with little leads to responsibility over much. You are proving yourself faithful right now, in the small things, in the hidden things, in the things that no one sees. And because you are faithful in secret, you will be rewarded openly. What you have done in private will be acknowledged publicly, not for your glory but for mine, so that everyone will know that your success is not self-made. It is God-given. This is the kind of success that lasts, the kind that does not create pride but worship, the kind that does not lead to arrogance but gratitude, the kind that does not make you feel superior but reminds you that you are simply a vessel being used for a greater purpose. You are that vessel, chosen, prepared, positioned, and now being filled with wisdom, filled with power, filled with purpose, filled with everything you need to walk into your next season and thrive. This filling is happening right now, even as you receive these words. Something is shifting inside you. Something is awakening. Something is being activated. Do not ignore what you are feeling. This is not emotion. This is the movement of my spirit within you. Pay attention to it, honor it, respond to it. When you feel prompted to pray, pray. When you feel led to move, move. When you feel called to speak, speak. This sensitivity to my leading is what will guide you into everything I have for you. You are entering the greatest season of your life, not because everything will be easy, but because everything will be purposeful. Every challenge will have meaning. Every test will produce growth. Every battle will lead to victory. And at the end of it all, you will look back and see that every single moment was orchestrated for your good and my glory. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. Do not shrink back. Do not hold back. Do not play small. Step fully into everything I am calling you to. Walk boldly into the future I have prepared. And watch as I do exceeding abundantly above all you could ask or imagine according to the power that works in you. You are the chosen one, and everything you have been through has prepared you for everything that is coming. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust me. And get ready for the greatest chapter of your life to unfold right before your eyes. Your transformation is complete. Your activation is beginning. Your time is now.